What's up, everyone? I'm Kink,
I'm Savage.
And I'm Tank.
and welcome to That's What's Up. So what's up this week?
Not much. Just been chilling,
Chilling.
You know, the E3 stuff was going on this weekend, so I watched some E3 stuff. Did you watch some E3 stuff?
I definitely saw some E3 stuff.
I caught little glimpses here and
Little
there.
glimpses here and there. Well, let's talk about it. First thing that happened this week, on Monday, Nintendo doesn't like to play by the rules, so they decided to show some of their stuff a little early.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, they had a Pokemon Direct, is what they called it.
A Pokemon Direct. So obviously they showcased some new Pokemon.
They did. They were boasting that they were going to have a main series Pokemon title on the Switch. And everybody lost their shit.
Oh, so everybody was hyped. So
everybody was hyped.
Obviously they delivered. Don't.
They might have been a little disappointed.
Oh God. Okay.
Well, I mean, I watched it, and when I tuned in, the chat was all hype, and the first thing they show is this Pokken Tournament, which is a game that's already out on the Wii U, and so they're putting it on the Switch. That's the Pokemon game they're putting on the Switch.
Pokken Tournament.
Pokken Tournament, there you go.
DX. For Deluxe.
It's basically Tekken Pokemon. You've got 15 characters, 5 more on this new version.
Yeah. 5 new characters. A
characters.
DLC, so you get a DLC with the Switch.
Basically, is what it feels like.
I guess that's
It's
what's
just
up.
your
that's
typical
cool.
fighting game,
That's what's up.
but Pokemon style.
That's what it looks like to me, anyways. But so I'm not too excited about that.
Yeah.
It might be fun to play to pass the time, but other than that,
but on the Switch,
Fighting
I
game.
thought, did they bring us a new Pokemon actual game for the Switch or anything?
Well, you see, Nintendo tried to be sneaky, and towards the end, they threw in a little picture of the guy in the trailer. He hands gifts to his brother's kids, his nephews, and they're playing these games on the DS. And at the end, it shows there is a new Pokemon game, the sequel to Sun and Moon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Yeah. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
So it's not a new. They didn't give us anything new.
It's
basically
well, there's some new stuff. It's not what everybody wanted. It's new. I wanted Stars or Eclipse, which they might still put that on the Switch. We don't know. We don't know anything. But I'm not a fan of the double sequel. They describe it as an alternate adventure.
Alternate adventure.
So there's, I think, 10 new Pokemon.
Wow.
And I don't know what there's probably some other new features, but
maybe gym battles or something.
like they released.
maybe gym battles.
It's like they released a DLC for Sun and Moon, but made it its own game.
I feel like the first Sun and Moon I bought were just demo cartridges, and now this is the real game. That's how I feel about it.
That's not what's up.
That's not what's up. I don't like that.
Yeah.
But
I watched some of that EA conference. That was very, very, very interesting.
yeah, so the EA conference was yesterday, and they showcased a bunch of pretty cool games that I think are going to be awesome. Of course, they got the new Battlefield 1 DLC coming out.
I love Battlefield 1.
He's a big Battlefield 1 player.
Love Battlefield 1.
Battlefield's a good game, no matter how you slice it. Battlefield 4 was great,
So,
Battlefield 1 is good.
The new Battlefield 1, if I'm not mistaken, they're bringing in the Russian army and the Russian front, which introduced whole new cavalry classes and new weapons and all that. And if you go and look at the trailers and stuff, and you'll see, we'll flash some video up here for you. They have got this guy charging into this other dude with a javelin on a horse and literally just lifting him up as he is charging. It was the most epic thing I think I've seen the whole day at that E3, and there was a lot of beautiful stuff there, but it looked fantastic, and I'm just excited. I'm excited. It's going to be snow and cold because you're on the Russian frozen front, and they're adding new operation stuff to it. You're going to have longer, bigger battles. It's just, 64 players just can get together one server and just epic fight, epic war. It's going to be fantastic.
The one map that I saw, it looked like just a scorched earth. Everything was rubble and tar and flames. It definitely a lot of destruction going on there. I don't know if that's how the map started. I don't know if all that rubble is from the destruction that already happened. That'd be pretty tight.
Obviously, in this, what I'm personally looking forward to and hoping, they didn't announce it, so I don't know if it's going to happen, but in Battlefield 1, you get the behemoths, and right now you've got a Zeppelin, a train, and a tank, which the tank has just now been newly introduced, and a dreadnought, which is a big ship. I'm hoping eventually they introduce the fifth thing, and I know the Russians had these big artillery cannons. Like, the Russians were known for having some of the biggest artillery cannons, so I think that they had that as a sort of behemoth, but behemoths are mobile, so I don't know how they would do that. But.
Right. Well, Battlefield's just a good game anyway you slice it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always good to get new content for that. Obviously, EA spends some time talking about their sports games.
Yeah.
They put them out every year. Everybody knows it. We get Madden, we get FIFA, we get NBA. But this time we get them in 4K.
Yeah, I mean,
native 4K on the Xbox.
You can see the stitching on their uniforms. It's beautiful. I mean, what else can I say? I mean, they when you corner the market, you got to produce a good game, better game every year to keep selling, and they knocked it out of the park. I think with this 4K, like, I would highly recommend going out and get a 4K gaming. I mean, I own one myself. I've got an Xbox One S, and I love it, so I'd highly recommend it. I mean, because these games are going to be beautiful. I mean, beautiful.
They did try to give us a bit of a new angle on the Madden. The story mode is supposedly going to be more like a campaign. So that's cool, where
awesome,
they mentioned that there would be some stuff to do off the football field.
I think they were calling it long shot, if I'm not mistaken. They was calling it, that's what it's called, the long shot or something like that.
This should be fun.
Mm-hmm. Very interesting. That was very interesting.
Old game, new angle. That's pretty much.
Apparently, you start out as a no-name high school player and try to make your way all the way up to getting that big contract on draft day.
So you'll really be able to feel like you're the character.
More immersed.
Yeah, it's a Madden story, a true Madden story mode. They're calling it.
They described it as a interactive movie, essentially,
which is cool.
One game they showed that surprised people was a game I haven't heard anything about yet, called A Way Out.
Yeah,
that game looked pretty sick.
What? I mean, true 2-player co-op. You and a friend front on your couch, old school sleepover time with your best friend type thing. Like, I am excited, right, bro?
And one thing I noticed he said, the guy said when he was talking about it, he was like, it was designed to be only split screen co-op, but it has online play. Mm-hmm. So I think possibly when you're playing online with somebody, it's going to show you the other person's screen on your screen, because it has to be split screen gameplay.
Yeah. But apparently you're two guys that are locked up together or something like that in a prison, and you break out. Like, they were very vague about it, but it's set to release, I think, early next year, right? They said early 2018.
Maybe.
On the online play, it would almost have to force you to see the other player's screen, because there was parts on the trailer where it looked like you would have to see the other person's screen to know how to interact with them to get the mission completed.
I think it'd be a great idea.
I think there was one scene where they were in a laundry room and they had to smuggle some sheets, and one guy had to cover for him while the other one beat up this guard real quick, and they made it look beautiful. I'm pretty sure, when you get the game, you're going to flop through that a few times, but I mean, They said you got to improvise, and every time it's something different. You know, if you hop on today and then you hop on even 10 minutes later and replay the same thing, something's going to be different. So that seems very interesting in my opinion.
Same. I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, that's what's up. I'm not gonna lie, that's what's up.
That's the kind of new gameplay I want to see coming out from developers.
Yeah.
Something new, something different.
Yeah,
Because a lot of the games are getting tired.
Stagnant. They're getting stagnant, you know.
And they went back to that, you know, just old school. Hey, buddy, you want to come hang out and play some games together? Because
you don't see couch co-op in the game.
And hardly anymore. Without it being like a platformer like that. One game you were telling me about, Cuphead, that thing looked pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll get to Cuphead.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
We'll get to Cuphead. Another game they showcased today, Need for Speed Payback.
Oh, yeah.
They're bringing back a Need for Speed game.
Apparently, the Fast and the Furious
beats Need for Speed.
Yeah, I mean, you're Need for Speed. And
it just blew me away to hear that there was even going to be a new Need for Speed game. I mean, when was the last one that we got? It was years ago.
It was a couple of years ago. They came out with one that was open world. Yeah, right. It was open world. But the last time we got a good Need for Speed game, what was that one on the 360? Most Wanted?
Yeah, Most Wanted was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was the last one.
Well, this game kind of reminds you of Most Wanted because you know you would race and try to wreck the other cars. And this one, there's a lot of big cinematic explosions, and it looks beautiful. Apparently, true 4K in this one, if I'm not mistaken.
I think a lot of games.
Yeah, I think for 4K. So I mean, they got a hold of it. They developed this with the Scorpio, and you know that's running at what 6 teraflops or something like that. You know,
supposedly
true 4K gaming. So I mean, that's that's a lot of power, ladies.
It looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it looks like a
fun. It's going to be beautiful. I mean, it's just going to be so beautiful. Yeah.
And the new Need for Speed, you're not just going to be one driver like in the past versions. You're going to switch back and forth between 3 drivers.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
We also got to see some gameplay from the new Star Wars Battlefront 2 during the expo.
Yeah, that was really cool. Apparently, they listened to us, guys. We complained enough. I'm a Battlefront player because we all know it's Battlefield with Star Wars skin. It's the Star Wars mod. But anyway, that's beside the point. They're adding whole new story, whole new characters. You're going to get to play as all the characters through all 3 eras of, you know, them through the movies. But also you get new story. They gave us a story mode. We are getting a story mode, true story mode, playthrough story mode, not a campaign, a true story mode. Excited. Star Wars. We get a Star Wars story that is better than some stupid Force Awakens where you're some dark. No, we get a good Star Wars game. I am excited.
Hopefully it'll live up to the expectations. Or at least
I know, right?
We all know how games like to flop nowadays.
Yeah, I don't buy day one, but anyway.
But I thought it looked pretty good. Obviously, like you said, it looks like a Battlefield game skinned to Star Wars. But from what I saw, I saw a little bit more than that too, because there's different classes.
Yeah.
Like the droid that was walking around had a shield that he could pop up in front of him and deflect shit and just walk in blasted. It was pretty tight. You can play as
Darth Maul.
Finn.
And Darth Ray from new ones. You can play Darth Maul. Like I said, they brought everybody.
Darth Maul looks so overpowered. Oh my god,
well,
Darth Maul OP. Darth Maul.
Oh, Darth Maul is OP. Just know he can't deflect bullets. And they were like, "Why? You play? Just watch the game footage. You'll see why he don't need to deflect bullets.
You're not gonna get any bullets.
You're not gonna. He just. Oh my god! Check it out.
That double staff sword, lightsaber that he wields. Just, how did he ever die in the movie?
I knew some of those other things were going to be. We're going to see Star Wars Battlefront 2. We knew that. We knew we were going to see some Battlefield 1. We knew we were going to see all the sports games. What we didn't know is this Anthem game.
Oh
Now,
man,
there was rumor that I've heard rumor that BioWare was working on a game like this. It's supposedly, from what I've heard, a Destiny type, Division type game like that, a first person shooter, mini MMO, type of thing, RPG. But that trailer they showed looked beautiful.
yeah.
It got me hyped.
I want to watch it very badly. Yes, it seems very beautiful.
I want to know
beautiful.
more. But the good news is we're going to get to know more. Microsoft conference in a couple hours. I definitely want to see more Anthem first off. We just,
Yeah, definitely want to see some Anthem. It's Microsoft, so...
Obviously, we're going to see the Scorpio.
Ah, no!
We're going
I
to see...
speculate it might go on sale tomorrow. Hear me out. They might surprise us, guys. They did it with the new Xbox 360. Remember when they gave out the Slim? They was like, boom, it's yours. On sale today. They might Scorpio, man. I mean, and what do Scorpios do? They're sneaky. They come out of nowhere, just surprise.
I mean, hey.
Come on, Xbox, make me happy. Microsoft, come on.
Well, obviously, we're going to find out the release date. We're going to find out what the damn thing's going to cost, finally. If it's going to be an $800 box. No, I don't think it's going to be
I mean, I think $5.99.
What do you think?
$5.99. I'm thinking $5.99.
What do you think it's going to cost, Savage?
Oh, $5.99 is probably
$5.99.
about right. It's going to put a hole in your pocket, but not
Yeah.
too big a one.
I think $4.99.
You think $4.99? You want to know honestly what I think? As soon as they put out that release date tomorrow, you better pre-order. You won't get one.
Yeah.
You
I
won't get
don't
one.
know if I'm going to get one. They got to impress me. Because the main reason I wanted to get one was
I'm
the first
sorry.
part of it.
When you start talking about 6 teraflops, you're talking about desktop
Right,
type
yeah,
stuff.
I know, but it's got to be able to do desktop type stuff if it can.
How it has like
I don't
five processors in it.
I don't want them to red tape it to where it can't do.
Well, there's going to
normal
be some
things.
kind of red tape in there. I mean, I'm not trying to get way too off topic, but there's going to be some type of way where on top.
But I don't want to again. It's going to be as good as on par with top PCs.
Right, and
So I don't want to encounter a problem like I do with my normal Xbox One when trying to stream, not being able to alter the bitrate.
I understand.
Stuff like
Okay,
that.
I understand
That's
what
what
you're
I'm
saying.
talking about. I don't want problems like that.
I understand. I know.
I want to
can
be able to fully
understand.
use its functionality.
I understand. That's very valuable. That's very. I can adhere to that point. That's very true.
Because the Xbox One right now, the original, is a very powerful console, but it's behind so much red tape it can't be fully used to its potential.
Potentials, yeah, that's true. That's why it crashes while trying to load YouTube stuff. I'm sorry, that's not what's up. But anyway.
But as for games, they gotta have good games for the launch of this because they don't have a lot of good games right now. Period. The Scalebound was canceled. I don't know if you guys ever heard about that.
Mm-hmm.
It was canceled. I wasn't too into it, but a lot of people were.
They need some Microsoft only titles that they can just kind of hoard over there. Like, you can only get these if you have the Scorpio.
Well, one that is probably, or I believe was going to be exclusive is Cuphead if it had ever come out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they've been talking about it since at least 2014, I remember. And it's a beautiful game. The artwork is what really sells it for me.
Yeah, I watched some gameplay.
It's
it looks. Think old school Mario when they're, or not Mario, but Mickey whenever he's driving the little steamboat, just do.
Old school animation, like he said, old school Disney, the little cartoon that they used to show at the start of movies in the 70s and 60s or whatever. I don't know. It was before my time, but
yeah, a little.
yeah.
Yeah.
And his little tugboat he's holding on his little
the
mini.
The gameplay is just tried and true platformer.
Yeah.
Shooter
Shooter
just can shoot.
And you're literally a dude with a cup for a head.
Yeah, the gameplay is
It's like Super Mario.
But the artwork is trippy and it's
It has
beautiful.
boss fights.
I want it to come out this year.
I'm really excited for it. I want it to come out like now.
Fuck you up. I'm gonna fuck you up.
That's not I'm gonna fuck you up, dance. Anyways,
one of the characters in Cuphead does that dance. That's where he got it from.
One game we're more than likely going to see that I believe is coming out this year. We haven't got an official release date yet, but Crackdown or Crackdown 3, whichever they're deciding to call it.
Crackdown, yes. I don't know if y'all have heard anything about it. I mean, they showcased it at the last E3, if I'm not mistaken.
They definitely did, and then another showcase earlier this year.
And it's, oh my god, I mean, just the level of destruction. Like, I'm a Battlefield 1 player, I give it to Crackdown. I mean, destruction, you got it, you win.
Well, it boasts the first 100% destructible sandbox map. Everything can be destroyed if you so choose to destroy it.
And the way they're doing it is they're saying, you know what, forget having to have the best PC or the best console there is out there. We're going to take that burden. We're going to give you server after server after server, as much as you need. I mean, rendering up to 32, 40 servers for you so you can completely level a map. And I mean, kudos to them for, taking that burden on.
4-player co-op.
But I mean, don't get me wrong, kudos to them, because they've got to maintain those servers and keep that up. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think there's going to be some issues at first.
That's the only thing. I hope it's going to stay stable at launch with all the stress
and the thing. But I feel like they're going to give us a beta. They might introduce a beta or something.
That'd be nice. I'd like to beta. Yeah. Another game. Obviously, they're going to showcase more than likely Forza 7.
Yes,
some 4K.
I love racing, and 4K racing is beautiful.
On Scorpio in native 4K.
I know. I have Forza Horizon 3. I play in 4K. It is fucking spectacular. They have seen me play it. It does look
I've played it. It's fun. I mean, I played it on his account.
Forza is definitely I will say, in my opinion, Forza is definitely the best car driving simulator.
Simulator. Now, don't get me wrong with simulator.
A racing simulator.
Yeah. But
I like being in first person and driving in first person, so you can see everything on the dashboard and see the interior of the car and the detail.
What I'm hoping for, though, is they're going to introduce the Scorpio with some type of virtual reality, because we all know that's really hot right now, and give me the virtual reality of driving while I'm, looking while I'm doing that, and you've got me for life. I don't care.
Well, unfortunately, what the rumor is, and now this isn't, this can kind of be confirmed. Phil Spencer talked about it. It's not going to launch with virtual reality, but it has virtual reality capabilities.
Okay.
So more than likely in a year or two, they're going to release some sort of external headset. Possibly something to do with that HoloLens that they showcased in 2015.
Maybe an insertable HoloLens or something.
Something. It will have eventually.
They're going to hold out on the VR.
To Mr. Phil Spencer.
Yeah. They're going to hold out on the VR so that when the time comes, a year later, however long they want to make you wait for it, they can charge off the ass for it.
I think if it's... Honestly, in my opinion, if they introduce the VR, because right now you can get VR for PlayStation for $100.
That's one thing.
If they introduce it for more than $120, and it's got to be something spectacular, its own perfect, 4K. I want the 4K in the HoloLens, in there. If it's not 4K for 120, I mean.
We'll just have to see.
It's kind of iffy because that's expensive and it's a great thing and I want it and I love them for it. But I'm not going to pay that kind of money to have.
I agree with you
because that's a lot of wear and tear. Because I love gaming, so I'm going to be taking on and off. What kind of warranties can I get for this thing? You got to take those things into consideration because if it breaks, like right now, if your Kinect falls and breaks, can you get a warranty? No, you have to go out and spend another $100 for it.
See, that might be something that why they gave it VR capabilities but not releasing it, though. They want to give time to see how Sony does with their VR and everything and Microsoft. See if they can improve upon that.
Hey, I got an idea. You partner with Nike and make Nike make you a unbreakable proof because they got
Unbreakable.
Nike and unbreakable or Autobox. Autobox is like water. Autobox is like life proof. I'll sign up with Autobox and say, hey, Divine design me.
Box?
Yeah,
Otter.
Otterbox.
Otter.
Like that,
Like that
little animal.
Oh, Otterbox. I
Otter.
thought it was Autobox, but okay.
Autobox.
Robots in disguise.
Fuck both of y'all.
What do you transform into? A box. You're shitting me,
Hold
right?
on 1 second. Mine actually does transform. Dun dun dun. Tripod in disguise.
It
Dun,
doesn't
dun,
transform. Joe, tell it to put its penis away.
My phone can put its penis wherever it wants to.
Like it changed his face.
One game that Microsoft does have in their corner that's going to be coming out more than likely this holiday with the Scorpio, Sea of Thieves.
Yes!
That game
That
is
game.
fantastic.
That game is
God.
a
I don't even know
great
what
game.
the point of it is or if it has a
The
story, but
I don't know.
play it.
Basically, you and all the friends that you can gather together out there pillaging and plundering in open world.
You're pirates.
You're
You-
pirates.
you wanna be a
do what you
pirate?
want to do.
Pirates.
If you want to be Jack Sparrow, be Jack Sparrow. If you want to be, I don't know, just pirates, man. Pirates,
Blackbeard,
man.
David
Just
Jones.
pirates.
You know.
You and your friends like blowing
Pirates.
through holes and like fighting and swinging ship from ship, and you gotta have your teammates. Like you can't just go up and I'm gonna drive this ship. No, you go up and say I'm gonna drive this ship, and I need like 12 people to help me. So let's go.
Yeah, you need someone. From what I've seen, you need at least someone on the captain's wheel steering, someone up in the crow's nest looking out, making sure you're not running into shit. Because when you're steering, you can't see shit because there's fucking sails in your way. So you need people to see for you. You need people to raise and lower sails, drop anchors, people to man cannons.
It's gonna be like a definite.
Like they have a fight and you like blow holes in each other's
You have
ships.
to
You gotta
repair the
repair
ship.
it.
There's gonna be definite communication having
can
to go
take
on
them
in
on
this
there.
game
When
because
you get
without
close enough
communication,
to your
you're fucked.
opponent, you hear their communications and stuff. So, I mean, it's going to be crazy if it's open world and catches on as big as I think. Imagine like us attacking, and somebody over in like Portugal or Spain or something. They're speaking in their native tongue. We're speaking ours. And we're fighting, and it's going to be epic.
Oh,
it's going to
man.
be so
It's
awesome, bro.
It's definitely open world from what I've seen.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely I've seen multiple ships battling at once. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the limits are on it. I hope we see a lot more at the Microsoft conference today.
And if I'm not mistaken, they got to develop it with the Scorpio too.
Oh yeah, it's probably definitely going to be best on Scorpio.
Yeah.
So guys, when this game
That's
comes
what's
out
up.
and you see a
That's
PTW
what's
ship, we'll fuck you up.
Better watch out, man. I'm taking all your rum.
We're a bunch of damn pirates, and we're gonna love to live it.
So that's basically all that we can safely expect to see at the Microsoft conference today.
I think we'll see Halo something.
Definitely, there's always got to be a Halo something.
So
Whether it's going to be Halo 6, I'm not sure. One of the higher-ups at 343 has already said there's not going to be Halo 6 at the conference today. But you never know. It could be just a surprise. He might not know what he's talking about. Who knows? You never know. It's E3. Anything can happen. But we're definitely going to see Halo something. Now, one game I think they're going to try to surprise us with, but I think I'm on to them just because I know gaming trends. I think we're going to see a Lara Croft game. We haven't seen one main series Lara Croft entry in a long time. We haven't seen a Lara Croft game, period, since the Temple of Osiris one. I think it's due time for a Lara Croft, true Lara Croft installment.
yeah.
I think they're going to definitely show... I'm like 80% sure. If we don't get a Lara Croft, it's a sad time.
Yeah.
After Microsoft, we got Bethesda's conference later on tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately,
midnight our time.
I'll have to miss that. I don't know. I might try to stay up and watch a little bit of it and just tough it out at work tomorrow. You know how it goes.
Yeah. That's some things that we can expect them to talk about. Elder Scrolls Legends, their card game that they came out with earlier this year for
I haven't
PC.
seen it.
I haven't seen anything on it either.
so.
But there's rumored that there's going to be a release for Android later this year, so I will definitely check it out if it comes out on Android and if it's free to play.
Right.
And,
Which I expect it to be, because I assume they're trying to compete with Hearthstone.
Yeah, we'll let you know what we think about it.
Oh, definitely. I'm into games like that.
Love me some Hearthstone.
More than likely, we'll see some more Quake Champions. That game hadn't come out yet, and they showcased it last year as well. Their first-person shooter, basic Quake first-person shooter.
I don't think we'll see a new game.
We're definitely going to see a new game.
You think so?
Well, I think we're going to see 2 new games. I'm pretty sure we're going to see 2 new games. Bethesda put out a picture before the E3 conference showcasing Bethesda Land, their theme park. And
where's this theme park going to be located at?
That's not a real theme park, I don't think. It's just a poster they printed out for like their press conference. Welcome to Bethesda Land, and each theme ride on the picture was like a game.
Okay,
like one of them was Elder Scrolls, one of them was Fallout, one of them was all the.
I got you.
And on 2 different spots on the map, they had 2 under construction zones. So I think we're going to see 2 brand new series from Bethesda at this E3.
That's a
pretty hefty tease. I mean,
I gotta watch it then. I mean, it's gonna be worth it in my opinion.
It's a pretty hefty tease.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. After Bethesda on Monday, we have the PC gaming show, which they're going to showcase a shit ton of just PC games that are going to be coming out this next year.
I don't know a lot about PC gaming, but I know it's going to be good, guys.
I'm sure there's going to be a lot of good games. And one in particular that I'm excited to see more about is Lawbreakers.
Yeah, you showed me that. It's it looks like Overwatch meets Titanfall, I guess you would compare it to, something like that.
Well, they definitely have class characters, so it's similar to Overwatch in that way, but it's not. The objective is to grab a battery and take it back to your base, or at least in the gameplay mode that I saw. There's probably more than one.
It's kind of like you remember in Destiny, there was that one game mode you would start and you had to run out to the middle. It's like capture the flag type thing. You got to get the flag that's in the middle and take it back to your base. All right, but except for instead of getting the flag, it's like capture the flag essentially because you got to get it from their base. So
put it in yours.
Yeah. But the movement of the characters.
Holy crap!
You gotta be quick, and you like having that quick reaction. You'll love this game. I mean, it looks great.
It looks like it might be a nice spin on first-person shooter multiplayer. 5v5.
Yeah, 5v5, just swinging.
And the team behind it is where Cliff Bleszinski went after he left the Gears of War team. Mm-hmm. So that definitely gives it a plus. I mean, Gears of War was a great game, so they have a game designer behind it that knows what he's doing.
On the gameplay that we watched, the character that they were using could move really fast. It seemed like her main character bonus thing is going to be agility to just like get in, snag the flag, and get out. She didn't seem to have a lot of power. It could have just been a shitty player. We don't know.
No, not as fast as they was moving though.
But what
I think cleared.
What we do know is like this character had like a laser grapple thing that could use to like throw yourself around the map in like a matter of seconds.
Outside the map and everything. It was beautiful too. It looked beautiful. Obviously, PC's been gaming in 4K. They introduced 4K gaming, so it's obviously 4K and all that. So, and it's going to be nice. I mean, you're going to have a Haas computer probably, but it's going to be nice.
And then after they do the PC gaming, Ubisoft will have their showcase next.
Yeah.
They're next in line. Obviously, we're going to see some more Far Cry 5. They've already showed the trailer for it. The controversy has ensued.
Yeah, but I like it. I like Far Cry.
I'm sure it'll be like your typical Far Cry game, just set in America this time against some overzealot religious figures.
Yeah, I mean,
we're not going to get into that discussion anymore. We're here to talk about games.
Right. I'm sure the gameplay will be good.
It'll look beautiful.
I'm sure it'll look beautiful.
So
it's Far Cry.
So.
Obviously, we're going to see some more Assassin's Creed Origins. They've teased that a little bit as being Egyptian this time.
I like Egyptians, everybody.
I like Egyptians.
So. I mean, it seems like it has potential, but we've been let down with Assassin's Creed ever since they killed off Desmond. I mean, Black Flag, it had some awesome parts to it.
Was it good?
But there was no Desmond.
There was no Desmond. That's the main reason why I am turned off by Assassin's Creed games. What the hell's the story anymore? I was so invested in the first 5 games. 5. There was Assassin's Creed 1, then there was the 3-part series of 2.
Yeah, that's right.
And then there was 3, which was the last part of Desmond. And I was so invested in that, and now I don't know what the hell's going on. So we definitely need some sort of fucking story.
Yeah, because right now you're just an employee of Abstergo that's going through
memories, and it's
memories that are supposedly Desmond's. They don't really tell you.
Yeah, it's cool to go play back in those time periods and be an assassin in those time periods, you know. But it gets old and repetitive so quick.
Yeah, very quick.
So quick.
I know, like, I had a lot of fun with Black Flag, so I said, "What the hell? Let me try Rogue," and I couldn't even finish the game. I was so disappointed in it. I was like, wow, I just wasted my fucking money.
Yeah.
But in defense, I do like Ubisoft. They won't be showcasing anything at D3 about it, but I play Rainbow Six Siege a lot. And
oh yeah, Ubisoft's killing it.
Oh, Ubisoft's got some good games, don't get me wrong. They killed Assassin's Creed, and hopefully they can bring it back with Origins.
Hopefully. We'll probably get to see some of that South Park game, The Fractured Butthole. Hasn't come out yet, but hopefully it won't be delayed anymore. Hopefully we'll get another release date, and we'll get to finally have that. I played the first one they did.
Yep, it was great.
It was a great RPG style game, and I can't wait for the next one.
Me too.
Other than that, we know they're probably going to announce The Crew 2, which is the sequel to their first crew racing game. If you remember, that's the one where
open world across the whole
United States. Yeah,
it kind of flopped because it didn't do well in the beginning. But I feel like if you did it right, it's an MMORPG racing. Yeah,
and now that does get me excited. I never played the first one just because I was too busy playing so many other games at the time.
Yeah.
But, which that probably contributed a lot to the flop. There was a lot of good games coming out around that time.
I can't remember exactly what was coming out around that time, but there were, I think...
I remember there being a lot of hype about a bunch of shit.
I did invest a lot of time in Destiny at the beginning.
I believe so.
Destiny.
Anyway. Hopefully a new Splinter Cell?
That's what I was thinking. We might see a new Splinter Cell. That's more speculation. There's no rumors I've heard about it. But
we're due for one.
I think we are. We had Rainbow Six.
Yeah,
we've already had Ghost Recon last year.
Yeah.
We need to know something new about Splinter Cell.
So I'm hoping Splinter Cell.
And of course, later that day we have Sony and their press conference.
I don't know much about Sony, but their exclusives are good for a reason.
They do have, tend to have a lot more exclusives than Microsoft. They're really good at getting that partnership with the developers. We're more than likely going to see some more God of War footage since they didn't push that game out last year. It got pushed back. So expect more God of War. It's always a good series.
Talk that they were going to have some new gods added into the gameplay and stuff.
Nice. What's up. Well, hopefully we'll see more of that at E3.
Notice everybody loves all of these old gods and stuff coming back. It's pretty cool. That's what's up.
Indeed. But more than likely, there's just going to be a shit ton of games because that's what Sony loves to do at these conferences. A shit ton of games that they're coming.
I imagine we're probably going to see more clips of game footage than anything. We're not going to get 30 minutes of Battlefront 2, you know. We're going to get just
a bunch of trailers.
I mean, it's not okay. Let's put it this way.
And now you're at
Sony's sushi buffet, and you're going to go through and get one of everything.
Yes.
And you're going to enjoy every single bite.
More than likely. Now, we probably will see some Destiny 2 on Sony's stage.
Yeah, Destiny 2. I'm just gonna say I'm probably gonna play the hell out of some Destiny 2.
Well, I'm definitely gonna play the beta. I'm so scared of Destiny 2. I'm so scared of Destiny 2 because Destiny 1 was a good game. I bought it. I played it. I bought the expensive version. This is why I'm scared of Destiny 2. I bought the expensive version of Destiny 1. Put out the $140 limited edition. Got fucking all the DLC packs. The game came out. It was great. I was a little disappointed that the beta that I got to play was literally a quarter of the story of the gameplay, and I was a little disappointed that there wasn't actually a sensible story, but other than that, gameplay was good. First DLC came out, and I was so excited. I was expected to get at least like another quarter of a story compared to, if we were to say the beta was a quarter and there was 4 quarters in the whole game, I wanted another quarter. And all I got was 3 missions, 1 strike, and 1 raid. Oh, and I'm playing on Xbox, so fuck me, right? And second DLC came out. It was a lot more of the same. You got 3 missions, 1 strike, and this time no raid. So that really sucked.
You got a battle arena type.
You got a battle arena type thing, but I wasn't down for that. I wanted the raid. And I look at the Destiny 2 pre-order, and I see it's the same price as the Destiny 1 pre-order, and it's laid out the exact same way with 2 expansion packs right after it, and that scares the shit out of me. I'm not down for pre-ordering that.
That's not what's up.
But I do want it. I am hoping that it's going to be good.
It's going to be good, I feel.
Do not betray me, but I'm not suckering in.
Don't disappoint this man again.
Because I know a year after its release, I'm going to be able to get that $120 pre-order version for $60, all the same content. Plus, whatever expansion's coming out new. Bet on that. Hold me to it. Prove me wrong, Bungie. That's what they'll talk about at Sony. On Tuesday, Nintendo is going to be back again with the Nintendo Direct. Because you know how they don't like to participate in E3, but they're still going to participate in E3?
Nintendo like, hey, fuck y'all, we were here first, we're going to do what we want to do.
And we're like, Nintendo, we are alpha and omega, bitches.
Basically. So basically, if it's anything like last year's Nintendo Treehouse thing that they did...
We're getting an hour of what game?
Mario Odyssey is what I'm expecting.
At least it's Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it sounds fun. They're going back to the Mario Sunshine, Galaxy, Mario 64 kind of platform of the game, which is fun. Instead of just going in a line to rescue Princess Peach, you're hopping from all around.
I like it. I mean, it sounds interesting. I want to play it. But
I can't wait to see some.
I mean, the Switch is making it very hard for me to want to buy it. Right.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Nintendo,
that game
but
would definitely be a plus for me wanting to buy a Switch.
Yeah, I need Nintendo to deliver. The last system that I bought was the Wii. I didn't even buy the Wii U.
I didn't either.
The Wii U didn't deliver for me.
The Wii let me down.
Yeah, the Wii just barely delivered. So Nintendo, show me that
Smash Bros. They might show us a new Smash Bros.
That's something I would like to see. Instead of just an hour of one game, I would like to see a Smash on the Switch. That would boost me wanting to get one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right now on the Switch, all I care about is the Zelda game, and I only half care about the Zelda game because I've gotten used to not playing them because I didn't buy the Wii U because the Wii sucked. And Mario Kart, I miss Mario Kart. I want to play Mario Kart. But what would really push it over is a new Smash. Smash for Switch, and what I would also like to see, maybe a fucking mainline Pokemon game on the Switch like I was promised on Monday.
But that's not what they delivered.
Yeah,
so Nintendo definitely...
If that comes out, more than one region in it would be nice too.
I mean,
I'll pre-order tomorrow if you tell me tomorrow there's a Pokemon game with more than one region coming out. I'll do it.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Frickin'... Nintendo's always been that friendly company that doesn't charge too much for their products, but at the same time, sometimes their products just don't deliver. I'm really hoping that the games for the Switch and stuff will deliver, especially if there's a new Smash and the mainline Pokemon game,
Yeah.
I'd like to get back to my Zelda games. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But,
I like Zelda.
Zelda's good, but it's not, in my opinion, worth going and buying a console over.
maybe a new Kirby game, because we
Yeah,
haven't seen a Kirby in a while.
Yeah, Kirby.
Which the last good Kirby game for me was probably
Castlevania or something like that.
for me it was Kirby 64, where they introduced the ability to combine powers, and you could if it was like lightning and fire, you got the flaming sword of death.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So if they could go kind of more back towards that platform of Kirby, but expand it kind of in like a Mario Odyssey type of vibe, but with Kirby, I think that would be cool.
What about you guys? What do you guys think? Are you excited about Microsoft's press conference coming here shortly? Leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you think.
Thank you.
If you enjoyed this video, give us a like and subscribe.
Yeah.
It really helps us out around here. Once again, I'm Kink.
I'm Savage.
And I'm Tank.
And that